But we are literally back, man. How is everyone literally doing? That, if you're thinking what that is, these are my headphones. I've had them since I was 16 years old or 17. I'm currently 37 now, right? And they still work. My favorite and only DJ headphones I would ever literally use. And they kind of twist and turn and so forth, which is cool. So this will be a spoiler-free review of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. If you're that kind of person that says, oh my gosh, he said this video will be a spoiler-free, but he said something that's not spoiler-free, please don't watch this video. Like, furthermore, watch the movie and then come back and watch this video. With that being said, for me, Shang-Chi was a blast of a movie. It was powerful. It was dark. It was subtle. It was fun. It was entertaining. It was action-packed. The storytelling was amazing. I love the essence of the Chinese culture being literally implemented basically in this particular movie. I loved it. I think it was very cultural based, which was surprising to me. I didn't think they were going to go that deep into it, but I really enjoyed the culture, and of course I really enjoyed the music. The music was so fun. The music was dope, and what I really loved about the movie is, I practice internal martial arts. I practice qigong, so when I'm watching the martial arts being displayed, when I'm seeing the words they use, when I'm seeing the elements of culture, energy, the aspect of chi, all of that basically resonated with me because I do that on a daily basis. So I got much more out of the movie than I guess most people who watched it just to be entertained. But if you watch the movie, there's a lot of moments where it resonates with literally real life, which I really loved. So thank you so much. And of course the martial arts was so dope. Considering I was going in there, I was like, oh my gosh, is the Kung Fu martial arts going to be like Iron Fist? And everyone's like, oh, Iron Fist was garbage. The only issue I had with Iron Fist was the Kung Fu. The Kung Fu was bad. It was really terrible. Apart from that, I wasn't really fussed about what people thought of the actor that played Danny Rand and so forth. For me, the only thing that mattered was the Kung Fu, which wasn't great. But the Kung Fu here, it reminded me literally when I was watching martial art movies back in the day. The pace, the energy, the hand-to-hand techniques, the element of Tai Chi in there was amazing. It was so well put together, and the way the movie was shot, the colors, everything. It was like a magical movie. And I love the essence of just the yin and the yang, the balance, love, dark. Like, it really had an essence, basically, of it. The Mandarin was dope. Shang-Chi was dope. Every single person in there was amazing. I'm actually going to do a video just on the Mandarin and breaking down my metaphysical martial art thoughts on him and basically what he represented in the movie. But overall, it was a very, very good movie. And I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it for everyone. But overall, that's pretty much what I really digged about it. I just loved it. It was 2 hours and 12 minutes, right? And the last movie that I watched was Black Widow, and it was around 2 hours. And Black Widow, to a degree, it kind of dragged in some parts, but it was enjoyable. But when I watched Shang-Chi, like, the time went quick because I was digging it. Like, it was so fun. It was really, really, really fun. One of the funnest movies that I saw. It kind of reminded me, it gave me that vibe. Like, Shang-Chi gave me that vibe of when I first watched Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. Like, when I first watched it, it was fun, amazing, just comedic, comedy. Storytelling was on point, and I loved it. I watched it twice in the movie. So when I watched Shang-Chi, I had that element basically of Guardians of the Galaxy because it was just a fun movie, and I never expected it to be the way it basically is, which was surprising. And the funny thing is, this is the first Marvel movie I've gone into where I've never actually read a Shang-Chi comic. Like, I don't know hardly anything about the character. I'm gonna do my research because I wanna get more involved in the essence of this character. And the reason that I really was digging this movie, because I was like, this is Marvel's first ever movie that contains martial arts, which is dope. And of course in the comics, Shang-Chi, he has no powers. He's literally he's just epic and sick in martial arts. But I'm actually gonna try to get the omnibus if it comes out of their reprint volume 1. If not, I'm gonna read it online because I love martial art movies. I love martial art comic books, which is why I'd recommend everyone check out Firepower from Image Comics. It is fire. But yeah, first time I went into the movies and didn't have a clue about what this character was about, and I actually enjoyed it. The aspect of the rings, the 10 rings being explained, was pretty dope. They really went, the essence of the Mandarin was explored, which was amazing. Shang-Chi was, they really went into each of the characters and really gave you like really substance, which was really amazing. And it's something that I think that is very valuable. I love the way Marvel give you the origin stories, but don't allow the origin stories to really drag and go deep to a degree. Well, apart from Black Widow, which Black Widow's origin story wasn't really that long. But for example, Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, the origin story was told in a couple of seconds. And I loved Shang-Chi because it was so fast-paced. It reminded me to a degree of John Wick. Like the pace of it was really, really fast. And that's for me, that's one thing that I will say. I will say that Shang-Chi is the first Marvel movie that is just fast-paced. It's a fast-paced movie. It's as if to a degree you're watching, I would say, John Wick to a degree. Not as fast, but it has that energy where it's just fast-paced, get straight to the point, and I love that. Because some movies, they drag way too much. But Shang-Chi was just on point. Storytelling, pace, energy, the aspect of the characters was explored. The music was dope. The colors were dope. The martial arts was dope. Like I really, really dig this movie. I can actually watch it again. I could watch it 3 to 4 times. It's a movie that I could rewatch over and over again because it has heart. It has substance. And again, I thank every single person from Disney to Marvel Studios to the people that clean the studios. Thank you to the cleaners. Thank you to the writers, producers, the people that scripted the movie. Thank you to the actors, actresses. Thank you to the people who shot the movie. Thank you to the people who edited and mastered literally the movie. Thank you to every single person literally involved in this particular movie because it was a banging, dope movie. And it's a movie that I could watch over and over again. I look forward to Shang-Chi too because I know they're obviously going to do a Shang-Chi too. I really look forward to it, and I really can't wait to see how Shang-Chi slots into the MCU. Where will Shang-Chi cameo next? Will he be in, I don't know, will he be in future Marvel Disney Plus TV series? Will he be in the Eternals? Who knows? But I look forward to seeing where Shang-Chi pretty much literally shows up next, literally in the MCU, because it's a character. He's a dope character. And the thing is, right, the guy that plays him, is it Simu? Hope I pronounce his name right. I probably have butchered his name. And if you're watching this, I apologize, right? But you really, really made the character very, very fun and likable. That's one thing I will say about Shang-Chi. He is likable. He's a very, very likable character that I was like, the first scene of him, I was like, I like this guy. He's just very likable. And he's a character that I think will really grow with the Marvel fans because he's such a likable character. And I love it. I love that. It just really hit hard with me. I loved it. And it was, what a way to open up Marvel Phase 4. I know Black Widow was initially the first Marvel movie of Phase 4. But to really kick off Phase 4 with a movie that's not an origin story like Black Widow was amazing. And I was like, Marvel are doing Phase 4 movies. How are they going to be? Are they going to be Are they going to be not great as the previous 10, 11 years? You know, we've had Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Black Panther, Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, the Avengers, all of that. That was, you know, that's a lot to compete against. But with Marvel, for me, they just continue telling a story. They don't try to beat and make better movies. I think they concentrate basically on storytelling and giving the fans what they want. And that's one thing that I love. They've told a continuous dope story for now, what, maybe 12, 13 years. Ended with Avengers Endgame, and now it's moving forward with, of course, Black Widow, the Marvel Disney Plus series, and of course Shang Chi. And that's one thing I like about Marvel. They tell really good stories, you know, really good stories. And the post-credit scenes are dope. The fact that every Marvel fan has to wait till the credits roll to see that post-credit scene, to see how it's going to link up to the next movie, it's amazing. It's like RIP waiting for Stan Lee's cameos, you know. Those post-credit scenes in those Marvel movies are amazing. You're like, oh my gosh, did he? Oh my gosh, did that just happen? And it cuts off and you're like, oh man. And then you have to wait for the next movie to come out. So it keeps you hooked. It keeps the story. It's a tease. It teases you for to the next movie. It really does. And it's something that I love about the Marvel movies. And yeah, I loved it. I was there watching the post credits for Shang-Chi. And I was like, I'm not going to say what it was, obviously. But yeah. Let me tell you this, if you are new to the Marvel movies, stay until the credits finish. Stay until the whole thing finishes, until literally the screen goes completely black and there's no one there. Like the screen goes completely dead. That's when you walk out, because a lot of you, I'm in the movies and I'm seeing people are walking away and I'm like, why are you walking away? The post-credit scenes, you know, one day, I'm going to say, you know, there's post-credit scenes, right, guys and girls? Like, can you stay, please? Like 100%. 1,000,000,000,000%. But that being said, that was my thoughts on Shang-Chi. I don't want to say too much, but loved it. Action, comedy, love, romance, storytelling. Everything about the movie was initially just dope. It was literally just dope. Like everything about Shang-Chi, it was dope. I really enjoyed it. I could watch it over and over again. And again, for me, the martial arts is what got me hooked, because I was like, yes, the martial arts is on point. I was like, yes. I can't wait for Shang-Chi too. I hope they do a Shang-Chi TV series on Disney Plus also. And yeah, I really look forward to seeing how Marvel explore the aspects of martial arts and so forth. And I really hope when Marvel give us the X-Men movies, and I know they'll possibly reboot Wolverine and do a Wolverine movie, but I really hope they explore that part of Wolverine that involves him basically, that the martial arts side of Wolverine. And that being said, the reason I'm trying to hold a camera like this is because, you know, where you screw on your selfie stick or your Gorilla Pod underneath the camera, those pins are popped, so I can't mount my camera on anything. I need to get it fixed, which is why you see all these sluggish movements and this and that, because it's not mounted on anything, no selfie stick, just my beautiful North African marble right hand Gemini hand. So that being said, if you've watched this video to the end, what are your thoughts on Shang-Chi? Drop your comments down below. Click, like, share, follow, subscribe. If you're watching this on IGTV, YouTube, you know what to do. Hit the follow, subscribe button, and of course, yeah, leave your comments down below, but keep them spoiler free for literally the people that haven't seen the movie. I've tried my best not to spoil anything about this movie, and which I wouldn't. But yeah, Shang-Chi is amazing. It kind of reminded me to a degree of reading Firepower from Image Comics, which is a comic that I keep referring to. If you have not read it, please check it out. Pick it up. It is an amazing book, and I hope one day it gets picked up as a TV series, a movie, an anime, or whatever you want to call it, because it's such a dope book. I need to actually catch up and get back issues of Spider-Man, Firepower, the Department of Truth, and yeah. So that being said, that's my thoughts on Shang-Chi. Drop your comments down below. I'll be doing some spoiler reviews soon. And literally, of course, yeah, man, that's pretty much me. As always, click, like, share. See all of you in a bit. Peace out.